Hi, my dear listeners. Welcome again. Welcome everyone, listener. Why I'm why I'm using listeners because because this is a live stream, because I decided to do video podcast because I think to do video podcast is the best. I have to do it again, and I want to tell you, hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. This it will be a big marathon, but this time it will be this episode is about my other saga, Charlie Blackpool, the Pirate Princess. I want to read you all 3 stories. I think it will be a very, very long afternoon, and yes, of course, today it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I want to wish Happy Mother's Day to my mother. Hi, my mother. And we can start with the first story. Are you prepared, people? Hold your fingers, because I'm going to read you Charlie Blackpool, the Pirate Princess and the Golden Heist. It was a little girl who was an orphan. Her name was Charlotte, but her friends called her Charlie. Charlie didn't know her parents. Wait a minute. I had to manage. Now it's better. I had to manage my managing of my podcast now. And we can start again. Charlie Blackpool, the Pirate Princess and the Golden Heist. It was a little girl who was an orphan. Her name was Charlotte, but her friends called her Charlie. Charlie didn't know her parents. She knew that they didn't care about her. She was a very talented and a smart little girl who knew how to survive. She met her friends in the orphanage where she lived with other children. The orphanage was in the small town near the sea. The conditions of her orphanage was terrible and strict. My story started in the orphanage when I was a little child. I don't know my parents. I don't know why they didn't want to take care about me, but I don't care. The conditions in our orphanage was bad, sad and terrible. But I successfully found my best friend when our bullies beat me up. There are a small group of our bullies that created their own business that was about having fun when they beat us up and they stole our food. My besties came when their old orphanage, the big fire, destroyed. The new children didn't know how to survive here. When the new children saw me when our bullies beat me up and stole my food again, they started to talk with me. Don't cry, here eat my food. I'm George, nice to meet you, George said. Yes, don't worry about them. Here, eat my breakfast too. I'm John. Nice to meet you too, John said. Wait a minute, now it's better. Where I be? I'm John. Nice to meet you. Wait a minute. I have to start it again. I had to manage my the, how can I say it in English, the managing of my voice control of my microphone, and I don't know where we had finished, but okay, I'm going to read again. It's my podcast, my rules, people. And we can start again. Charlie Blackpool, the Pirate Princess and the Golden Heist. It was a little girl who was an orphan. Her name was Charlotte, but her friends called her Charlie. Charlie didn't know her parents. She knew that they didn't care about her. She was a very talented and a smart little girl who knew how to survive. She met her friends in the orphanage when she lived with other children. The orphanage was in the small town near the sea. The conditions of her orphanage was terrible and strict. My story started in the orphanage when I was a little child. I don't know my parents. I don't know when they didn't want to take care about me, but I don't care. The conditions in our orphanage was bad, sad, and terrible, but I successfully found my best friend when our bullies beat me up. There are a small group of our bullies that created their own business that was about having fun when they beat us up and they stole our food. My besties came when their old orphanage, the big fire, destroyed. The new children didn't know how to survive here. When the new children saw me when our bullies beat me up and stole my food again, they started to talk with me. Don't cry. Here, eat my food. I'm George. Nice to meet you, George said. Yes, don't worry about them. Here, eat my breakfast too. I'm John. Nice to meet you, John said. Thank you guys for your help. That's very kind of you. I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you, I said. Hi, Charlie. Can we call you Charlie? They asked me. Yes, of course. I don't like formalities, I said. I found my best friends. Thanks to them, my life started to be better. I'm a very romantic person with big dreams. I want to be an independent, mature woman, a pirate captain. I want to have my own pirate ship with the loyal crew. The world of pirates is very fascinating for me. One day I decided to escape from our orphanage with my best friends. Charlie decided that she didn't want to live there anymore. She created a very smart plan how to escape from the orphanage. She told the plan her group of her best friends, but her bullies discovered the plan and they told everyone her plans. She wanted to show her bullies that nobody can treat her anymore. She created a plan how to show her bullies that who is the boss here. The worst enemies were our bullies. Thanks to them, my brilliant escape plan was destroyed. How can we be successful? Yes, we have to unite ourselves into an organization. John, come here. I have the plan how to destroy our bullies. We have to unite ourselves into an organization and we help each other to survive here, I said. That's a good idea, my besties said. My besties create a big meeting in that everyone could come except our bullies. When our meeting started, I started to make a speech. Welcome in our meeting. The life here is terrible and thanks to our bullies is worse. But I created a plan how to win against our bullies. We have to create an organization in that we have to learn to support each other. Then we can be successful, I said. The children were very happy with my plans and agreed. Charlie created a big organization of defenders of children, and that was every child of the orphanage except the bullies. She used her talent, and as a great orator, she united the children of the orphanage into an organization that was helping every child in the orphanage against their bullies and bad conditions into the orphanage. The boys of the group taught her how to fight with her hands. Other boys taught her how to steal. She was a very talented thief and fighter. When bullies did something evil against someone, Charlie beat every bully in the front of everyone. Then she wanted to take revenge on her bullies who was very mean to her. She didn't have any mercy with her bullies. She beat up them in front of everyone. She gained great respect and reputation. Her newest plan, the escape from the orphanage, was very successful. The children started to fight against each other. A great chaos broke out. Thanks to Charlie with her big group successfully escaped from the orphanage. What now, Charlie? The children of her group said. We have to learn how to survive in the streets and continue with the stealing, Charlie said. Charlie successfully created her own group of children thieves that stole food and gold from the rich people there that were in the streets of the small city. She was the leader because she was the smartest child and she was the best fighter. Her group had a big respect and her enemies were very scared when Charlie showed her intelligence and brutality. One day Charlie saw a pirate captain with his crew when they were drinking beer and eating food in the pub. Charlie organized a plan in that her children gained the attention of the pirates and Charlie wanted to steal gold of the pirate captain. She was very successful. The plan was excellent. She stole the pirate's captain gold, but the captain's crew started to catch her. Charlie used her children for escaping from the pirates, but the captain caught her and she was in a big trouble. Here is our thief. It's a little girl. What's your name, a young lady? Don't be shy. When you'll be good, you'll be the member of my crew because you're an extremely talented thief. I have a big deal for you. Do you agree? Yes, of course do you agree. It's a good option to have a talented thief, said the pirates captain. I was extremely scared when I have to go with the pirates and be their member. Don't panic, Charlie. You always can create a solid plan. I was thinking. I had a perfect message communication with my group. I called my eagle that I rescued when I had stolen it when it was in the cage of one of the sellers who sell eagles. I wrote the message for my group and said it to my group. I created a big plan how to earn a lot of money. My group came in the night. They rescued me and we stole a lot of gold from the pirates. Our success was a big problem for the authorities of the city. The British Royal Colonial Army caught us and we were into big trouble. I discovered that the pirates had a secret business with the British Royal Colonial Army. Here is your thief, Mr. Blackpool, one of the soldiers said. Thank you for your help, gentlemen. Here is your gold for the problems. The pirates Captain Blackpool said. Hi, my child. I discovered how talented you are. I was very shocked when you stole with your group or our gold. I have a deal for you. You'll be a member of my crew when you don't want to stay with the army. When you escape again, nobody can save you from them, the pirate captain said. From that time, I was a pirate of the Captain Blackpool. Mr. Blackpool was a good guy who loved children. He wanted to have his own children, but he didn't have any luck. He adopted me, and I was his adoptive daughter. He was my mentor. I started to like him, and he started to teach me how to be a good pirate. He started to teach me about the pirate codex that he created, and I started to learn how to fight with the swords and pistols. I discovered that his pirate codex was fair, and I started to like it too. When I was a young woman, everyone knew me as a dangerous and smart pirate, and everyone liked me. I've known everything about the business with the British Empire. With that, my adoptive father had a big deal. He worked for the British Empire as a British Royal Pirates captain. His job was very easy. He had to steal gold from the Spanish ships that were going to home with a lot of gold from their colonies. My adoptive dad has a big rival, the pirates captain Reynard Grimshaw, who works for Spain. My adoptive dad wanted to destroy him, and I had a plan how to do it. My dad agreed with my plan, and I could start to do my plan. I found my old group of thieves that wanted to be our members. The plan was excellent. I was a slave, who my dad wanted to sell my dad's rival, Reynard Grimshaw. My dad sold me him, and he liked me a lot. I used my charm and beauty and seduced him very quickly. I got him drunk and tied his hands to the bed. Then I stole his gold. My thieves tied his crew, stole their gold, and then we destroyed their ship. My dad was very proud of myself. I was the future captain of his crew, the Pirate Princess. The end. This was, people, my first fairy tale about Charlie the Blackpool, about Charlie Blackpool, the Pirate Princess, and we can continue with the second story. Wait a minute. Here is, and we can start. Charlie Blackpool, the second story. Captain Blackpool's pirate crew didn't agree with the captain's decision, and they began planning a mutiny against Captain Blackpool and his adopted daughter Charlie. We are not happy with the captain's decision. A woman cannot be our captain. I want to be your new captain. Charlie is mine, remember, said Bartholomew Ironclaw Graves, the leader of the mutiny. He was a very brutal and dangerous old pirate who believed women were only good for the kitchen, the bed, and taking care of children. He knew how to manipulate people, and he wanted to have his way with Charlie. The mutiny started in the night. Bartholomew Ironclaw Graves woke the pirate crew, and they came to Captain Blackpool's quarters and killed him swiftly while Captain Blackpool was asleep. Charlie woke the noise coming from the captain's room. She dressed quickly, grabbed her sword, and ran to her adoptive father's side, but it was too late. Her father was dead. The crew was celebrating their victory, and Bartholomew Ironclaw Graves had taken over as the new captain of the ship. Here's Blackpool's princess. Hi, sweetheart. I don't know what Blackpool saw in you. Nobody will help you now. You're mine, said Bartholomew. No! Who killed my father? Charlie cried out. Bartholomew approached her and explained that he had killed Blackpool because he hated the captain for years and disagreed with Blackpool's choice to make Charlie the new captain. Bartholomew mocked Charlie, being rude and swearing at her. Charlie, consumed with anger, said, I'll show you who the new captain is. Grace, I want to fight you right now. Show your man that you're a better captain than a woman. Are you scared? Come here and fight me. Bartholomew, confident he could defeat Charlie, easily grinned. I agree. We can put on a good show for my man, but then you'll be mine, he said before attacking her with his sword. The battle began. Bartholomew believed Charlie had no chance against him. He was rude and made many jokes about her, but Charlie didn't care about his insults. In a quick and decisive move, she killed him. Everyone was shocked. A woman won the battle. Who's laughing now? I'm your new captain. If anyone has a problem with a woman as your captain, speak now, but it'll be the last thing you say, Charlie declared. The crew fell silent. Charlie was the new captain of the ship. She buried her father with all honors, emotional and mourning his loss. The crew, too, was deeply saddened. They realized their mistake, and they were now happy to have Charlie as their captain. She had proven that a woman could lead them. Time healed the wounds. Charlie became a successful female pirate captain, continuing her father's pirate code. She signed a contract with the British Empire and became the royal pirate captain of the British Empire. She was legally allowed to attack ships, steal gold, slaves, and keep 30% of the load for herself, except for British ships. One day, Charlie spotted a Spanish battleship. She attacked the Spanish ship, and during the battle she discovered a great amount of gold and slaves on board. After defeating the Spanish force, the gold and slaves were hers. Among the prisoners was a young handsome man she began to like. The man was poor and outspoken against religion, and the Spanish lord had wanted to sell him. The young man is mine, Charlie told her crew. The young man was allowed to be with her in her quarters, and he was free. He was charming, smart, and knew how to win over women. Charlie grew fond of him, and he became became her new boyfriend. Charlie thought about her last battle against the Spanish ship. She realized she didn't want to be a pawn in the hands of feudal lords. She gathered her crew and said, I discovered that our contract with the British Empire wasn't a good idea. Why should we do dirty work for the feudal lords? All the gold is ours. Her crew cheered, and Charlie tore up the contract with the British Empire. When the British colonial army learned that Charlie had betrayed them, they sent a massive fleet of warships after her. Charlie knew they would come for her, so she hid the gold on the one of the islands. The battle began, and Charlie's smaller fleet had no chance against British armada. Her ships were destroyed, and most of her crew was killed, but Charlie managed to escape to one of the islands. When she woke, soaked and cold, she saw a tribe of cannibals. The naked soldiers were celebrating her arrival, treating her like a god. She became the new queen of the cannibals. The end. This was people very interesting. I like it. I like this story. It's better than other film about pirates, but okay, is my opinion. Everyone has his own opinion, and we can win, and we can continue with the last third story. What do you think? Do you like it? I like it. I like it a lot. And this is the last story for now. Charlie Blackpool, the first story. Lord Diego Moncada, the Spanish feudal lord, was only acting his law with Charlie Blackpool. He worked as a spy for Spanish Empire, who wanted to find out everything about Charlie Blackpool. He owned a big farms and lot of castles in Spain. He created a big business with pirates and he owned his own pirate ship. He was a royal pirate captain who worked for Spanish Empire. He looked for Charlie Blackpool, but he met someone else. Lord Alistair. I'm sorry, people. Wait a minute. Little break, people. I have to something do. Don't blame me up, and we can continue. He looked for Charlie Blackpool, but he met someone else. Lord Alistair Ravenshire, who was married with Lady Eleanor Ravenshire, was travelling with his wife, Lady Eleanor, by his boat. He wanted to sign a new contract for his business with the British Parliament. He was the richest lord of the UK. The House of Ravenshire was a noble family, who was the most richest and the oldest noble family in the UK. Lord Alistair with his wife Eleanor had 2 children. The oldest child was a boy, who was Edward, and the younger child was a daughter who was called Charlotte, but pirates kidnapped her when they attacked their ship. The family haven't seen Charlotte anymore. It was a very sad story. Lord Edward was working with his love, Lady Evelyn Wetherby, whose noble family was very old and very rich. Lord Edward loved Lady Evelyn a lot. They were working with Edward's family because Edward's father was teaching him about the family's business. They met Diego Montcada's pirates. My lord, pirates, what will we do? Shouted their captain. We will fight. Prepare your men, now, said Lord Alistair. Yes, my lord, answered the captain. What's going on that? Asked Edward his father. Edward was teaching his girlfriend, Lady Evelyn, about maps when pirates started to attack them. Pirates, my son. Go and prepare yourself. Your mother and Lady Evelyn have to be protected. Take care of you and them. Be careful, said Lord Alistair. Pirates attacked them very quickly. Their pirate ship fired very dangerous. The Ravenshire ship was heavily damaged. The pirates came to visit their ship very soon. The battle was very successful for pirates because they know how to win the battles. The pirates had bigger army than the Lord Alistair. The pirates won the battle and Ravenshire family was their slaves. Today we're very successful. Our slaves. I'm sorry, people. A little break. Very cold outside. We can continue. Today we're very successful. Our slaves is the richest and the oldest noble family in the UK. We can earn a lot of gold for them. Welcome on my board, my lords. Laughed Lord Diego Montcada, the pirate captain, and he continued. Lord Alistair, I met your daughter Charlie. Charlie looks very much like your wife, Lady Eleanor, and you. I found the letter from you. Charlie doesn't know about the letter, said Diego Montcada. What? I don't believe you, shouted the Ravenshire family together with Lady Evelyn. You'll see, my lords. I have a big plan with you, said Diego Montcada. Charlie Blackpool was lying wet on the beach of the unknown island when a tribe of cannibals found her. The next soldiers of the tribe of cannibals started to celebrate her arrival. What's going on? Where am I? That's a tribe of cannibals. No, it is my aunt. Wait a minute. They're celebrating my arrival. They think that I'm their god. Oh, son, Charlie was thinking when the next soldier of the tribe of cannibals brought her to their village. The whole tribe was celebrating her arrival. Charlie tried to use her hands to speak with them because they didn't speak English. The women of the tribe brought her food. Then the women brought her to the river because Charlie was very dirty and she smelled terribly. The women washed Charlie and then brought her their tribe's clean women's clothes. Charlie looked like a women leader of the cannibals. Then they brought her to the leader who wanted to marry her with her son. What are you doing? I don't want to marry with anyone, but it's not a good idea to be aggressive, Charlie was thinking. But when Charlie saw the leader's young and very handsome son, she started to think, the leader's son is so cute. I agree. I'm going to marry. Charlie fell in love with him and was very happy. Then she looked very happy. She started to like her new husband a lot. When the leader's son saw Charlie, who was wearing their leader's clothes for wedding, he fell in love with her too. It was a lifetime love at first sight. The leader of the tribe came to Charlie and her son. She saw something. Then they were married according to the tribe's customs. After the wedding was a big wedding reception with eating and dancing. Charlie and her new husband were together very happy. After the wedding ceremony, they were kissing the whole time. After the first night, Charlie was the new queen of cannibals. Charlie was very happy with her new husband. The cannibals were very happy too, because Charlie was a very successful leader. Charlie was thinking about a name for her husband. I created a perfect name for you. Your name is Keelan Drake. Do you agree? She asked. Her new husband agreed. Charlie started to teach him English, how to use her sword, pistols, and how to be successful in fight. Keelan Drake was a very talented and smart learner. He was learning very quickly. He taught Charlie how to speak his language and how to use his cannibal tribe ship. Charlie was very successful and talented learner too. She successfully spoke their language. She started to teach them English. She created a school for the tribe in that Charlie taught them English. She taught men and women how to use sword, how to use pistols, and how to fight. What's your name? Tell me about you, and then tell me about your last day. Charlie was teaching her husband Keelan Drake. Keelan Drake answered, I'm Keelan Drake. I'm 20 years old. You're my queen and my wife. I'm your former leader's son. The last day I was having fun with you at night, and don't joke now. Our English lesson is an important part of your life when you want to be successful in the life and be with me, interrupted Charlie, his student and husband. I know that everyone are looking for you because they want to know where is the gold. It's important for me and our people to learn English, he said. That's my boy, said Charlie and kissed Keelan Drake passionately. One day, Charlie saw a pirate ship. My people, prepare yourselves. People. One day, Charlie saw a pirate ship. My people, prepare yourselves for battles. These guys are bad and evil, said Charlie, her people. This day wasn't about battle. Charlie discovered that her besties have found her. The pirate ship was there. The whole pirate gang was very proud and happy that they could have a famous Charlie Blackpool as their pirate captain. This evening was a big celebration. Charlie was the main hero of the party. Charlie introduced her new gang, her new husband, then she showed them the life in the tribe. The tribe of cannibals was their new home. One day, Charlie Blackpool was traveling by her boat when she saw another pirate ship. Boys, we have a visit. Prepare yourself for battle, said Charlie Blackpool. The unknown pirate ship didn't want to fight against Charlie. Charlie discovered that Diego Moncada, her former lover and boyfriend, was a spy, and he kidnapped her family. She was very shocked that she had a family. I don't believe you, Diego, Charlie shouted at Diego. Yes, it's your family. You look very much like your mother and father. Look at her. You have a medallion with a letter. There's your birth British certificate. I found it when we were sleeping. Look yourself. Diego was laughing when he was talking. Charlie really discovered that her medallion had a secret cover in that she's found the royal British birth certificate, that the birth certificate confirmed her origin. She was very shocked and happy that these people was her parents and their son Edward is her older brother. She started to cry and she started to hug her family that she is found in a very unexpected way. I'm crying too. It's a beautiful family meeting after the years, but now you have to show me where is your gold and gold of your adoptive father, Captain Blackpool. Charlie was very angry, but she wanted to protect her family and her future sister-in-law, her brother's future wife, Lady Evelyn Wetherby. You won't, Diego. I show you everything, said Charlie Blackpool. Charlie showed him the cave in the island of cannibals where was her goal, but there was a big surprise for Diego's pirate gang. Charlie's sorry people wait little break again, very little break, and we can continue. Charlie's the whole tribe of cannibals was waiting for Pirate because Charlie's husband Killen Drake has discovered that Charlie has a problem. They killed the pirates except Lord Diego, who killed Charlie herself. The House of Ravenshire was very happy that the lost daughter Charlotte is back. Charlie's parents wanted to marry her with a young son of the noble British family, but Charlie explained her a lot, and he loved her a lot too. That she loved her life of mature and independent woman who doesn't want to be a slave of a lord. Her parents accepted the opinions of her daughter. Of the robbery, 70% was for the British Parliament, who was started to protect and support her. Agent and powerful pirate captain. She lived very happy in love with who worked for her as her bodyguard. The end of the third story. Thank you people for watching. Thank you people